YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. That's Vincent. Just fed her, so hopefully she will keep her beak closed and not make very annoying noises. Also got a dog on the floor who's whining a little bit because it wants to get to Vincent. It's interested in that silly bird up there. All right, so I want to show you my Louis Vuitton bag charm collection. I did a full bag charm collection a while back. I'll link that below, but I wanted to show you just the Vuitton ones, and they're not all officially bag charms. There are some things that I use as bag charms that aren't really meant to be bag charms, but I wanted to show you first the bag that I carried yesterday to show you how I use some of these charms. And this is really like a lot. It's probably too much for most people, but I like it. I like to layer the twillies and the bag charms and all this. So especially on my Speedies, I like to put a luggage tag over here on that tab, and it's lightweight enough that it doesn't pull that hole down and make that bigger. So I love to do that. And then on the front, I like to layer a clay as a bag charm with something else on top, like this tassel or my Facetti's charm, which I'll show you in a minute. And this is my Dior scarf, the Le Diable scarf. So that's what that looks like, and that's how I style these. Let me take those couple of charms off, and then I'll show you my whole Louis Vuitton bag charm collection. So my absolute favorite charm from Louis Vuitton is this one, the Facetti's bag charm. And this one I bought pre-loved. I really wish that I had purchased it new. At some point I'm going to buy a new one. The reason that I wish I'd bought it new is because the gold has worn off and it's very tarnished in a lot of places. Or not tarnished, just worn where it's kind of silver. And I really want a bright, shiny one. So this is one of my tips that I've given several times. I think these, I want to say they're about $300 in the store, and I think I got mine for about $250, so I saved $50 on it plus whatever the tax was, because I bought it from Fashionphile. I don't think you have to pay tax with them, or at least I'm a Texas resident and I didn't have to pay tax with them. I saved $50 plus whatever the tax was, and now it would be worth it to me to have spent that extra and get one that isn't tarnished. It's when you're spending that kind of money on a keychain or on a bag charm, spending that little bit extra, an extra 75 or whatever it would be, I have found is worth it. So that's a little tip, is if you're buying something to save a little money, make sure it's worth it, and like any damage that there might be is worth saving that amount. Does that make sense? I think you understand. All right, let me move on here. My next bag charm is this Kusama piece from Louis Vuitton, Kusama collaboration, and has the signature and the information on the back. This is the pumpkin dots and the white. It comes in yellow, green, blue, and red also. And this one I bought pre-loved. It was a limited edition piece. It's in excellent condition. I've used it a few times, and this I don't layer with anything because I want to be careful about the, oh shoot, what's that called? It's not lithographing, but the sort of paint on it, whatever that layer of paint is called. I'm blanking out on that at the moment. But I want to be careful not to wear that, not to have things rubbing against it. But that's that piece. I love that piece. And then this is one of the only, well, it's the only official bag charm that I've purchased brand new. And that was this from the 2017 Christmas animation collection, the penguins. And the back is this bright blue. Interesting story, I bought this a few days after Hurricane Ike hit, and once the roads were clear and things were back open, we didn't suffer any damage. We were very lucky. I ran over and got this, and then I went and volunteered. Now we're getting into pieces that aren't officially bag charms, but I use them as bag charms. One of which I just showed you is luggage tags. So a lot of us are using luggage tags as bag charms these days. This is the Pochette one, and this was a gift to me from Lily LB. I'll link her channel below. She was so generous to get this for me, and she got them for a few other people too. These are nearly impossible to get these days, and she was able to get it, and she's amazing and wonderful, and I thank her so much for that. This is the first one I got, and I was able to buy this when I bought my Neverfull, which is the first bag that I purchased brand new. And they gave me, and this was, let me think, last year was 17, so it was probably 2016 when I bought my Neverfull, and they gave me a little bit of a hassle about buying it all the way back then. So, but they still sold it to me. They haven't sold me another one since then. But yeah, so I've got the Pochette and the ebates, and then I have this, which was also a gift. This was a Christmas gift from our YouTube Secret Santa group last year in 2017, and this was from Doc Luxury. I don't know how he got this, but he has a number of beautiful luggage tags, and somehow he was able to get this green one, which is the perfect color for me. Y'all see that I use green on my intro and in my little thumbnails. I love green. So that was perfect, and thank you so much, Doc Luxury. I'll link his channel below too. This luggage tag is very special to me. I purchased it pre-loved off of eBay, and it's stamped with New York, and it has the apple. This was part of a collection of New York City stamps that were, I don't know if they're still available, but they were available in 2017, like spring 2017 for sure. And you had to be in New York to get them done. They weren't all over the country. So I had to purchase this online because I wasn't in New York, and it wouldn't be worth it, of course, to fly up there just to get a luggage tag. So it's in great shape, and I love this one because I used to live in New York. That's why it's special to me. I also have a collection of cles. I have 4 of them right now, and I plan to get more. And because they have these clips, I use those as bag charms. So let me show you the 4 cles that I have. I have the monogram. I bought this in New York when we were there the year before those luggage tag stamps came out. I have the damier ebates one. This one I purchased for my birthday, maybe the year I got the Neverfull, I don't remember. This one I purchased earlier this year, the azure one, bought that new. So that's one of my tips for you too, is if you want a clay, buy those brand new. As far as I know, those are still available in stores. Those, as far as I know, aren't part of the canvas shortage. Every time I've gone in to look at them, they have them. Another tip, I was told by my store in Houston Galleria has 3 Louis Vuitton stores, and the main store is the one I go to first. They have told me if you don't see something out in the store to ask for it, and they might have it, just not on display. So if you are going in for a canvas piece and you don't see it, that doesn't necessarily mean they don't have it. Make sure you ask for it. But the cles I do recommend buying new because the pre-loved prices aren't that much different, so it's worth it to get it new and to have it not be tarnished and used and any damage on it. And then I also have this denim clay, which I love so much, and I really, really, really want the denim pleaty bag to go with this. I just love it. And I love this mustard color inside. I just think it's so pretty, and this denim is very soft. So that's my little clay collection. Along those lines, I have this round Cerises coin purse, and anything with a little clip on it has this red interior, which is gorgeous. Anything with a clip on it I try to make into a bag charm. So I hang that, and the cherries hang sideways, but that's okay. And it makes a lovely bag charm. And then this one, I have a whole video on this, I'll link below. The heart coin purse, it also hangs sideways and it has a really long chain. So in that video about this, I go through a few different ways to hang it. Here's the interior, which is not black, it's amaranth, which is a very, very deep purple and often looks black in different light. And it has that little heart there that says Louis Vuitton. It's a beautiful piece, it's striped, Vernis, the patent leather. It's a gorgeous piece. Not the best bag charm, but you can make it work as I show you in the video there. And the last thing, I've never tried to use this as a bag charm, but I've been wanting to try this for a while, so I might as well do it on camera here. I've had this idea that I could take my Speedy, this is my Speedy 30, and that I could run the chain through the loops like this and then clip it on the other end and hang it off the front of the bag. So let's see how that looks. So yeah, I feel like I've seen people do this. I don't think it's my original idea there, but it hangs lower than I thought it was going to. I don't know. Not sure I really like that, but it could be a convenient thing if you really need to get into that pouch, like if you're at the airport or something and you want to carry your Speedy, but you need to get your passport in here, which fits perfectly, and your phone, which fits perfectly. You can fit your passport, your cles, and your phone in here. Like I have an iPhone 6 that fits, all three of those fit perfectly. So that would be a great little airport setup for you. If I haven't posted it already, I just filmed a video on the mini pochette. I've had it for a year and it was a little wear and tear. And those 3 items I just mentioned I put in here so you can see that and see how it fits in that video. But yeah, so it hangs like that, and then if you wanted to, you could hang it just like this from one side, but I don't think that works too well. And then of course, if you have a bag where you want to hang it like that, that's really weird, but some people are weird and like to do things like that. That might look good on like a Noe GM, which is a long, tall bag, and have it hanging down the side. Maybe, just an idea. And then I have 2 other pieces to show you which are not Louis Vuitton pieces, but they are Vuitton inspired. One is this tassel from M Craft Leather, and this is intended to go on Vuitton bags. So here, I'll clip it on the back of my Speedy, and it goes just like that. Now this has more of a patina than this does, and it has this little M Craft Leather stamp right there so that you know it's them and not Vuitton. But they are made to match Vuitton bags. So that is one other bag charm that's Vuitton inspired. And then the other one I'll put on, actually I won't put it on a bag, I'll just show you. No, I will put it on a bag so you can see how long it is. This bag charm is from Henry Bendel, and they don't have this particular color combination anymore, but they have a couple others. I think they have one right now that's black and white, or black and white, and then something else, like maybe a bright pink and white or something like that. But this looks a lot like the flower, especially this one, the flowers on the monogram bags. I really like it. It's a little pricey for not being a high-end designer piece. It's about $50. But you can get sales at Henry Bendel all the time. Keep in mind too, Henry Bendel's going out of business at the end of January 2019, so they'll probably be having a lot of sales between now and then. Keep your eye on that and their clearance page. So I don't know how all that's gonna go down. Apparently they're still releasing new things. I'll put a link below to Henry Bendel if you wanna check them out too. All right, that is my Louis Vuitton bag charm collection. Hope you enjoyed it and got some ideas and inspiration. If you have other ideas or questions about any of the pieces that I showed you today, please leave those comments in the comment section below. And also please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and click that bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed Vincent's antics in the background. She's chewing on her toenails right now. Have a fantastic day. Bye.